Broke live stream. Happy Sunday, right? Sunday. Today we were talking about some pretty cool pieces. We got a pretty cool AK that was one of my favorites. We got the Ruger Mark IV Tactical, and then we got to have a Frankenstein AR featuring a lot of Griffin Armament stuff. For the AI chatbot moderators, there are no firearm sales on the channel. There's no transportation of firearms. There's no shooting of firearms. There's no touching of firearms. There's no anything really fun with firearms, except the live stream is going to be pretty cool. We got Ballerina in the studio today. Say hello.
Hello.
She's here. I don't know if you could hear. Good morning. What's up, Gavin? Yeah, I hope everyone had a nice Thanksgiving. Actually, kind of fun fact. The very first live stream that we ever did on the channel was actually a Black Friday live stream last year. So we've been doing live streams on the channel for a little over a year now, which is pretty cool. The Black Friday live stream last year, I guess thinking back to it, was kind of quite lame. It was really just me on the computer, like trying to like find some good like deals, but whatever. It kind of got the live stream shenanigans started. And then it's kind of snowballed from there. So yeah, I kind of was looking around in the gun room today, just kind of for some stuff that I maybe haven't had on the channel for a little while. And this AR definitely stood out. This is actually kind of one of my older AR style builds. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It is arguably one of the most practical AR builds that we have. 10.5, 300 blackout barrel, Griffin Armament suppressor. We get a Surefire Scout on this boy, Emissary Development Handbrake X, Franklin Armory trigger, which I don't recommend. We have an Ambi charging handle, mag pull, furniture. I switched out the optics on this for some Griffin Armament irons and a Griffin Armament prism, just because the suppressor is Griffin Armament and the handguard is Griffin Armament as well. So I kind of maybe wanted to keep it all Griffin if I could. But pretty cool. This one is 300 blackout, which is probably why I don't shoot it that often, just because it's expensive. How was your Thanksgiving? Oh, it was interesting. It was all right. It was good. Hung out with Ballerina and her family, and her sister had another crash out, which is great. So, you know, another saga. But yeah, man, it was cool. I didn't really do too much the rest of the weekend, but yeah, man, the 300 blackout AR is pretty cool. To critique myself, actually, you know, I think I probably would keep the 10.5 inch barrel. If it was solely like a home defense gun, I probably could have gone a little bit shorter for sure, but I kind of set this up for like a hog gun. Let's go, Bubba. What's up, dude? I appreciate all your comments on my videos as well. Whenever you guys comment, it like kind of pushes them for the algorithms. That's always very cool. So the 300 blackout AR, we have the Ruger Mark IV Tactical. This is kind of pimped out with a bunch of pieces from Tandem Cross. Pretty fun, pretty cool. I liked all the red anodized parts. I know that's typically not my vibe, but I think it looked really cool on the 22. And then we have the Rifle Dynamics Quick Catch here, 7.62x39, kind of Krinkov style AK with a bunch of goon tape and the shovel handle stock and the taped on bayonet. Although it is kind of set up in, you know, jackass mode, for lack of a better term, this actually would be a really incredible CQB style system, but I would, of course, want to suppress it. The 2-port muzzle brake on this bad boy is incredibly effective at mitigating muzzle flip and recoil, but it is hella loud and hella concussive. But I probably should have thrown it on. This is a Griffin Armament muzzle device, and I can actually put this Griffin Armament suppressor on the quick hatch here, which is pretty cool. This suppressor, while I guess I'm talking about it, is actually the first suppressor I ever bought, and actually is probably my favorite suppressor that I have, just because it is so versatile. This is going to be the Griffin Armament Bushwhacker 46 suppressor, and why it's cool is because it can actually shoot like pretty much all the calibers through it. So you can shoot 300 blackout, 223. I can actually have it on this gun and shoot 22 LR. I can throw it on the quick hatch and shoot 7.62x39. This will pretty much shoot any caliber. It's like 22 LR through 450 Bushmaster, which is a pretty huge range. So we shoot 9mm, 45, 308, like pretty much a little bit of everything through that, which is pretty cool. Now, it's not going to be the best suppressor for all of those calibers, obviously, but it's kind of cool that you can throw it on all your different guns. And way back in the day when I was kind of getting my first can, I was like, I don't want to keep buying suppressors for all the calibers. Hey, if you guys are stopping by, please subscribe to the Muzzle Broke channel. It really helps me out a lot, and we really appreciate it. Thomas, nice. How are you, Mr. Broke? Yeah, I'm doing okay, man. Chilling with my coffee. It's getting a little chilly. But we got some cool guns out today that I'm enjoying talking about. Alexi says hi. What's up? My biggest beef with the AR that we have out on the channel is that I stripped the absolute piss out of the screws for the handguard. As you can see there, we have a star and then 4 just big ass holes. So the handguard is forever married to this upper. I'm never going to be able to change the barrel length, which is a little sad. But it is what it is. I did my best to try and unstrip those screws, and I did not succeed. Why did I try and strip those? Or why did I didn't try and strip them? But I was trying to change that because I actually got a 10.5-inch handguard from Midwest Industries that I was going to try and put on this gun, and it just ended up not working. But anyways, that's, it is what it is. The Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch is arguably one of my favorite guns, one of my favorite AKs. It has a very cool aesthetic to it. Obviously, right now, it's kind of set up in idiot mode with all of the tape and the bayonet and the shovel, but actually, funny enough, is still a very practical setup. Obviously, I think the 300 Blackout AR is going to be a little bit more of a practical, like, home defense situation than the other guns, but yeah, it's okay. Can't even get a black powder rifle delivered to your house anymore in New York State without having a background check. Well, that's what you get for living in New York. I just realized, is that AR integrally suppressed? So, yes and no. Sorry, 1 second. So it is, but it isn't. It definitely has the integral suppressed look to it, and people always get really pissed, and they're like, oh, it's not really, SD, but like it is. So basically, the Griffin Armament handguard works in combination with the Griffin Armament suppressor here. The handguard, I believe, is, actually, we'll say right on that. Yeah, the handguard is 13.5 inches. The barrel length is 10.5 inches. And then the suppressor actually slides in the handguard to be secured on the Griffin Armament muzzle device. So it does have a really cool SD look to it. And it, that's obviously done by design. I kind of did that on purpose because it looks pretty sick. Is it a true integrally suppressed AR? No, but looks like it. Use a thin drill bit, bro. Dude, I tried, man. But I also don't really care. The handguard looks good on this gun, so I just actually added more Loctite. I was like, fuck it. Hopefully it'll be fine. Gabby, what's up, man? Appreciate you stopping by. And hey, if you guys are new to the channel, I appreciate you being here. Please subscribe to the channel, and please like the stream. That helps me out an absolute ton. The 3 guns we got out today are the Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch, complete with the Romanian bayonet taped on, the shovel handle stock. One of my favorite triggers, the G3 AK trigger. We also have the Ruger Mark IV Tactical with all these awesome upgrades from Tandem Cross. And then we have a pretty cool 300 Blackout AR-15 style build with a lot of pieces from Griffin Armament, which is pretty cool too. My biggest issue with this gun is I hate the trigger that I have in this. I have a Franklin Armory trigger in it, and it's just straight up booty cheeks. I kind of ended up getting that before all of the super safety stuff was, I guess, kind of going around. So I really wanted to do some binary stuff, and it just didn't really work out how we wanted it to, but it's okay. I need to DM you my 105 build. Yeah, man. I'd love to see it. I always enjoy seeing y'all's builds and all that good stuff. So it's pretty cool. We don't. Man, I really should do a 1,000-round range review for the Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch. It is literally my favorite gun, and I don't have a review out for it, really. I mean, I have a bunch of shorts on it, and I have I might have done 1 or 2 long form videos with the Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch very early on in the channel. I don't think I've put 1,000 rounds through it. Safely Strapped, what's up? Like and subscribe. Yes, please. If you guys are just stopping by, please subscribe to the Muzzlebrook channel. I really would appreciate it. The bayonet looks very menacing. Oh yeah, it's it's actually pretty dull, but it does work pretty well. Under the tape, I do have it zip tied on, so it actually is fairly sturdy. Just looks a little retarded, but that's okay. One of my favorite red dots on this gun as well, just because it's simple and easy. The Sig Romeo 5 is pretty solid. On the Griffin Armament build, we do have a Griffin Armament optic as well. And it's a prism optic. It works okay. It's very clear, but it does have kind of a wonky concavity to the optic, which is kind of interesting. For the Franklin Armory trigger, you need to swap out the BCG and buffer spring. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. You're not wrong, Gabby. But I played that game for quite a while. I played the buffer spring game and the BCG game, and I kind of got it to work sometimes, and then it kind of wasn't working other times. And it was kind of just frustrating me, so I kind of gave up with it. It works okay sometimes. I really would like to, I don't know, man. It's one of those things where that trigger specifically is such a pain in the ass to install. that the work to uninstall it and install something else is just, I don't know if it's worth my time, quite honestly. But yeah, man, the 300 Blackout AR is pretty cool. The newest things that I've done to it is I switched out the optics and the irons, but overall it's a pretty solid build. Maybe I'd like to get a little bit of a fancier stock. This is just kind of a pretty bare bones Magpul one, but I am actually a pretty big fan of the Magpul MOE Plus, just rubberized grip there. I think we're running in a Thrill mag, apparently. Double tap the screen, yeah, man. Typically we have quite a bit more likes, so if you guys could like the stream, it helps me out an absolute ton. Just like subscribing to the Muzzle Bro channel, I really would appreciate it. We don't necessarily have a 1,000-round range review out for the Ruger Mark IV Tactical, but we did do a 1,000-round range review with the Fletcher Rifle Works Taquito Suppressor on the Ruger Mark IV Tactical. So if you want to see some range footage, that's actually one of the very first 1,000-round range reviews that we did. Oh, hey, the 1,000-round range review for the Gun Geeks MD63 actually drops in like 2.5 hours. Which is going to be pretty cool. It's a pretty cool range review. We have a bayonet on that AK as well. I was kind of being a little bit of a jackass at the range, so you'll get to see me fuck around and play with the bayonet and look really cool shooting the gun and talk about, like, I had some zombie targets. Oh, man, who gave me those targets? Targetpacks.com, I think is the name of it. They're actually pretty cool. There's like the, you can get like the 70s porn star targets. You can get zombie targets. You can get like the carnival targets. And yeah, quite honestly, I don't know, man. I have like severe target issues. Like the infinity targets are too big and bulky, and they're a little bit of like a pain in the ass. And then I always shoot the fucking clips. Like, you know those clips you use to like hook them up to the wood? I'm always shooting my metal clips, and they go like flying, and I'm like having to like ghetto rig the clips. The paper targets work really well. The problem is the last time I went to the range, it was incredibly windy. And they kept kind of like, you know, not really working, but that's okay. Oh, shit. I agree the SIG Romeo 5 is solid. I've been trying to upgrade it, but every time I take my Z-Pap out, it keeps holding 0. It always works. Yeah, dude, it's inexpensive. It works great. Needs more tape. I agree. Love the AR-15. It's nice, Wilson. Thank you. It also runs better. We're talking about the Franklin with a rifle-length gas system. I was able to run 60-round drum nonstop with no hiccups. Very cool. You got an M416? No, I don't. It's almost Christmas. Yeah, it's almost Christmas. We do have the Christmas tree put up here at the house. What kind of AK is that? So this is going to be the Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch is the name of the gun. This now comes in many more flavors from Rifle Dynamics. I think they have a full-length Picatinny rail on the dust cover. This model is chambered in 7.62 by 39. Looking back, I probably should have got 5.56 for it, but whatever. It's in 5.45, 5.56, 7.62 by 39. They have different pistol lengths, rifle lengths. They have different rail covers now. This one does have the Occam Defense iron sights, which are like 300 Dino Nugget iron sights, which is retarded. But yeah, man, pretty cool build. I'm a big fan of this. BCM vertical grip, SIG Romeo 5. Comes with their upgraded safety stud safety situation. Pretty cool. Made some goon tape flip mags for it. US Palm Arms pistol grip, the shovel handle stock from JMac Customs and goon tape as well. Do you have an MG60? I don't. What is the knife or the bayonet attached to? It's a great question. I zip tied it to the front of the gun and then taped the piss out of it. And it actually is quite sturdy and stable with the zip ties and the tape. I mean, I've used it to an extent. We also have the Ruger Mark IV Tactical. All these red pieces are going to be from Tandem Cross. We got like an upgraded charging halo. The best upgrade on this has got to be the trigger. This is the Victory trigger from Tandem Cross. It's pretty incredible. Haven't actually used the like little muzzle comp for it yet. I put it on, but I haven't really used it. And then we have the 300 Blackout AR-15 kind of SD style vibes with Griffin Armament Suppressor. Surefire Scout flashlight. I actually am running a Sentry strap and a burn-proof gear sling that you can't really see. Emissary Development Handbrake X. We have I think this is a Spikes Tactical Lower on a Griffin Armament Upper. We have some Griffin Armament optics and irons on this as well. Ambi charging handle, Franklin trigger. Ken says, hey, what's up, Ken? Hey, if you guys are stopping by, please subscribe to the Muzzle Bro channel. We would really appreciate it. Me and my whole staff. Got my staff member with me today. Say hey.
Hello.
So please subscribe to the channel. It helps us out a ton. What's up? But yeah, man, hey, oh, geez, man, I'm trying to stroke it out today. Comment in the stream. I do read every comment, and I try and respond to every question that I can. Hi, Docus. He keeps saying hi. What kind of ammo does the one with the green tape have on it? This is going to be 7.62 by 39, our classic AKM style caliber. Your channel is great. Thanks, Gavin. Docs says, what kind of channel is this? Typically, we talk about cupcakes and muffins, usually. No, it's so gun stuff. 1,000-round range reviews. I do like unboxing videos, first impressions, range reviews of all the guns. We do random like gear and kind of shit like that. I like that one. It's very tough looking. Thank you. That's the best looking Bubba build I've ever seen on that crank. Yeah, dude, I like this gun quite a bit. This is one that I actually bought, funny enough, on Black Friday, probably like 3 years ago, because it was like 10% off. Go away. But yeah, man, pretty cool. Hey, if you guys are stopping by, please subscribe to the Muzzlebro channel. It helps us out an absolute ton. Your channel is great. Thank you. Appreciate that. This is a great channel. Well, everyone's being nice today. I love when you guys are nice. Do you do gun and ammo reviews? Yes, that's actually primarily what we do. As far as ammo reviews, I can't really say I don't know. I mean, I talk about the ammo that I used on the range reviews, so I guess that's like an ammo review. But typically, we're getting the shittiest, cheapest ammo here out on the channel because ammo is expensive and I don't have any money. Site Specialist says, hey, what's up, man? If you guys are just stopping by, welcome to the Muzzlebro channel. We appreciate you being here. Please subscribe to the Muzzlebro channel. It helps me out an absolute ton. Is that a PS5 controller? It is an Xbox controller because we will be playing the new Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Pretty shitty game that I spent $70 on. So I will subscribe. Thank you. Very blunt. I like it. Do you do giveaways? Yeah, we actually have done a fuckload of giveaways. What have we done giveaways on? We did a lot of knife giveaways early on. We actually did a gun giveaway. We gave away the Canik TP9 Elite SC. Most recently, we did a AK FRT giveaway. So we do giveaways. Quite honestly, the giveaways are a little bit of a pain in my ass. Not that I don't want to do them, but it's like logistically just kind of a fucking nightmare. Like keeping track of entries. What are your pronouns, sir/daddy? Keeping track of all the giveaway entries is a pain in the dick. And then like I have to go to the post office and like ship things and like it's annoying. Quite honestly, I do have a straight up fuckload of garbage that I should just start giving away. Quite honestly. Would you guys be interested in like kind of retarded giveaways? Like I have like slings I'm not using and holsters and like tactical belts and gun bags. I have so many random gun bags. If you guys would be interested in those types of giveaways, let me know. If not, I'm not going to waste my time. Have you got a MG? No, I don't. Hey, but if you guys are just stopping by, welcome to the Muzzlebro channel. I appreciate you being here. Please subscribe to the Muzzlebro channel. Today we got out the SD 300 Blackout AR-15. This is a 10.5-inch barrel, one of my first AR builds, and probably one of my most practical for sure. It's got what you need, and it doesn't have what you don't need. It's got irons, it's got a flashlight, it's got a suppressor, ambi charging handle. 3 guns, that's all you got? Buster Hyman, classic. No, we have like, actually I just counted, I got 24 guns this past year alone. So plenty of guns here on the channel just for the live streams. We typically only talk about 3 just because that's what I want. What do you think about the new Glock, brother? Pretty lame sauce. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just like there's absolutely no upgrades for the end user and people already made a switch for it. So the whole point is kind of like moot. Is that the word? So kind of dumb. Instead of like doing stupid anti-switch mechanisms, I wish they would have been like, hey, let's upgrade the trigger. Or let's have it come with a threaded barrel, or let's upgrade it to metal irons, like something, right? Can you recommend an inexpensive handgun? Me and my wife are thinking about buying our first one. We have about $450. If you want something just solid, I would just get a Glock. Well, okay, so shit. A lot of the Glock markets right now are like incredibly overpriced just because they are discontinuing. They're not V series. But if you like I really don't recommend a super cheap like budget handgun. Quite honestly, I would maybe recommend looking into like a law enforcement trade-in Glock because they're solid. I'm actually not a huge fan of the Palmetto State Armory handguns. This guy says I haven't had good experiences with them. The AR-15 is nice. Any Canic, and they're cheap. I have a Canic Mate MC9 Prime that I actually have had good experience with, so not a bad option. We have 125 air guns. Very cool. Hey, if you guys are just stopping by, please subscribe to the Muzzle Broke channel. Helps me out an absolute ton. Appreciate you being here with me on this Sunday morning. We're enjoying our coffees, kind of. I don't know if Ballerina's bored yet. No, she says she's fine. So we'll keep going. We're going to be making some nice breakfast bagel sandwiches here after the stream. We could do a breakfast sandwich giveaway. That'd be pretty cool. But today we have out the Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch. This guy is chambered in 7.62x39. Let's go over this build real quick. In the back of the gun, we have the Goon Tape and JMac Customs shovel handle stock. This one is attached to a 1913 rail. I actually am using a SIG 1913 folding adapter, which kind of blows. The JMac 1913 folding adapters are far better. This shovel, well, I guess it actually does have some QD mounts up front, but I like to run my sling a little bit further back. So I'm actually just running this little piece of paracord here to attach the sling. For the pistol grip, this is a US Palm AK pistol grip, one of my absolute favorite AK pistol grips. We have a Rifle Dynamics enhanced safety with this little safety stud right here so you can flick it down with your index finger. G3 AK trigger. We have some Occam Defense iron sights, the SIG Romeo 5. We got some flip mags running some Goon Tape. We got the BCM vertical grip, Griffin Armament, 2-port muzzle brake, Romanian surplus bayonet on this bad boy. One of the coolest AK builds we have. It's super vibey, it's super fun, and I really enjoy it. We also have the Ruger Mark IV Tactical hanging out today with a bunch of upgrades from Tandem Cross. Looks a little ridiculous, but it's a lot of fun. I love from Scotland. Rolo asks, why don't I like the PSA Dagger series? I've only shot them a couple of times. I don't own one. One of my buddies has some, and we were shooting them, and they kept jamming, and I was like, well, this is just retarded. Like, why would I buy one then? You know, right? Hey, there are no firearm sales on the channel. There's no touching of firearms. Everything is pointed in a safe direction. There's no transportation of firearms, just to let the AI chatbots know. I subbed. God bless America. Thank you, Jamie Tucker. Canic, Smith & Wesson, CZ, FN, SIG. Those are all the brands, yes. We have no guns in the UK. Very sad. I would like guns in Scotland because the USA is amazing. Agree, guns are overrated. Sorcery is where it's at. Yeah, I agree. Lots of cursing that we do. If you guys are just stopping by, please subscribe to the Muzzle Bro channel. It really helps me out an absolute ton. Oh, wait, hold on. I want to do this little poll thing again. I'm trying to remember how to do that. Start a poll. Let me know what you guys did for Thanksgiving. It's always fun to hear if you guys are got anything cool or anything. Sorry, I'm making the little poll thing. Sorry, this is gonna be annoying for a second. Hey guys, please subscribe to the channel. It helps me out quite a bit, and I really do appreciate it. We have a really awesome 1,000-round range review dropping today for the Gun Geeks MD63. All right, we got a new poll out on the stream. We're gonna do the 300 Blackout AR-15 or the 7.62x39 AK. Both are actually some pretty viable and feasible home defense setups. Obviously, with the shovel handle stock and the bayonet, this might not be the most, substantial for home defense, but it is what it is. It's like being, I don't know what that is. This my entire personality? I'm gonna give Ballerina the answer to this one. Is guns my entire personality?
No.
Just a one-word answer she's given us. What else do I do, Ballerina? What else do I like?
He cooks.
I cook.
He cleans.
I clean, so I'm just a good housewife, I guess. No, I mean, I go to the gym, I work, I have a real job. I pay for dates for this woman child over here. What else?
You're funny.
I'm funny, I guess. I'd rather be a psychic soldier. Those dudes never get spotted. Spider Queen is the go. I don't know what that is. Hey, if you guys are just stopping by, please subscribe to the Muzzle Broke channel. Really would appreciate it. Helps me out an absolute ton. Day trade. Stop working. Don't fucking tempt me, brother. I hate my job more than anything in the world. On Chrome? I don't know what that means. But yeah, man, the Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch is a pretty cool Krinkov style AK variant. I actually got this on Black Friday a handful of years ago. Pretty practical setup, although I do need to get a better suppressor situation for it. Right now I'm currently running, actually I've ran the Dead Air Wolverine on it. I've ran the Griffin Armament Bushwhacker 46. I don't know. I probably would like to attach the ZVOOC to it. That'd be pretty cool. All jobs suck. Well, that is true. Hey guys, like the stream. There's 83 of you here, so please like the stream. That helps me out an absolute ton. You don't need a bayonet. You don't need a bayonet, but it's fun. It's enjoyable. Actually, the 1,000-round range review that we have dropping on today's whatever video, the Gun Geeks MD63 has a bayonet, and I was fucking around with some infinity targets. It was a good time. Agent HT says hi. Hey, what's up? Make sure you vote in the poll. Are you taking the 300 Blackout AR or the 7.62x39 AK? The Bushwhacker. That's what it's called, man. The Bushwhacker 46. It's a 46 caliber suppressor. It does 22, 9, 45, all the things. What do you think about 1911s being self-defense pistols? You know, not my favorite, but my dad has like a Kimber Micro 9. I think that's very feasible. It's just slowing down target acquisition. Camp form tape. This is actually the Goon tape. And dude, I actually need to, what's Adam is the boy at Goon tape. I need to ask him for more green because they've been out of stock of green Goon tape for like years. And I want more. I've only seen streaming videos for 2 days, and this channel is the only sane one that I've seen. There's some weird people on YouTube. That is true. JR Cano says hi. Bounce says hi. What the hell, says Elijah. AR is better, maybe. My son just made his shovel handle stock. It's dope. Nice. 300 AR-15 all day long. Yeah, it's probably a little bit more practical. I actually would argue that the 7.62x39 with the muzzle brake actually has substantially less recoil than the 300 Blackout with the suppressor. That's just kind of my take. But obviously the concussion and the sound and blast is ridiculous. Hey, if you guys aren't just stopping by, please subscribe to the Muzzle Broke channel. It helps me out a ton. YouTube really likes to cock block all of my content from being pushed to the masses. So subscribe. The live stream is usually the best way for me to reach new folks, but the channel has lots of shorts, live streams, long-form 1,000-round range reviews, all that good stuff. What's the AR on the table? This is kind of a Frankenstein AR build, 300 Blackout. I actually have a full, like a long-form video. I think it's titled like Best Home Defense AR or something, that I actually go through and break down every single one of these additions in like incredible detail if this gun interests you. 300 is a nice round. Shout out to the guys over at Q for making such a fine round, but unfortunately it's not a common round, so that's such a bummer. Yeah, the prices of them have decreased substantially, but yeah. Kind of the same thing that's going to happen with the 277 Fury. I was at your last live. Nice. What's the middle gun? The middle gun is going to be a Ruger Mark IV Tactical with a bunch of really cool upgrades from Tandem Cross. You can run 7.62x39 subsonic with suppression. I just, you know, when I get a gun, I am not going to buy subsonic rounds. I can't really even afford regular rounds. So anyways, did you see any good deals this year? Honestly, I can't say that I looked. If I was not retarded, I would probably find some cheap ammo deals, but I'm retarded. I love 22 LR. Yeah, it's fun, man. Paintball guns. I had some paintball guns growing up. The Tippmann 98, the classic paintball gun that everybody had. Sub now or never. So sub. Yeah, you'll probably never see my shit again if you don't subscribe. So please subscribe to the Muzzle Broke channel. I really would appreciate it. Helps me out an absolute ton. We have a really cool AK 1,000-round range review dropping on the channel today. I think it's about 12 minutes long. It's pretty cool. We use the bayonet. We do some bill drills. We have a good time. Why do you say you don't use the Franklin Armory trigger? It's just not very reliable in binary. It just doesn't really work very well. And it's not like a great trigger anyway. Like the semi-auto function of it isn't great. And the binary mode is just like kind of retarded. It's better to make the rounds yourself. Tara Tactical says hi. Interesting. Taped bayonet is hella based. Yeah, don't forget about the zip ties, brother. AK all the way. I agree. I shall have a great day. If you have a giveaway, hit me up. Go the Pittman Phenom. It's the AR of paintball. I don't know what I would really do with the paintball gun, except like shoot Ballerina if she misbehaves. Or, oh yeah, Ballerina did want to get airsoft guns so we could like shoot each other with those. Hey, if you guys are just stopping by, please subscribe to the Muzzlebrook channel. I really would appreciate it. It helps me out an absolute ton when you guys subscribe. It helps me out an absolute ton when you guys like the stream. Today we got out a really cool 300 Blackout AR-15, Griffin Armament Suppressor, Griffin Armament Barrel, Griffin Armament Handguard, Emissary Development, Handbrake X, foregrip. We got a Surefire Scout, Spikes Tactical Lower, mag pull, pistol grip, and stock. We got a burn-proof gear sling on this bad boy, and I do have an ambi charging handle. It's kind of hard to see, but I have no idea who makes the ambi charging handle, so I apologize. I was raised by a Green Beret A-team. Very cool. We got the Ruger Mark IV Tactical out on the channel today, 22 LR pistol build. Do you actually have the stream up on your phone?
No.
No, okay. I was just wondering. I was wondering where this, but anyways. If you don't mind, I would be curious to see how that looks. What tape are you using? This is going to be some Goon tape. Their green is my favorite of their colors. They also have black and FDE, and they have a kind of a weird German Flecktarn one as well. Okay, cool. Thanks. I didn't know how that like poll showed up. If you guys are just stopping by, please subscribe to the Muzzlebrook channel. Hey, do you guys like when I run these little polls? Is it fun? Is it stupid? Do you care at all? It's fun, Ballerina says. Well, it kind of takes up, like, I can't put it, like, I have to put it in that area of the screen.
You can't put it over here.
No, I can't put it any higher. Busamio sent a floating heart. Thank you. Nice stick, brother. You should see my dick. No, I'm just kidding. They had a take-home M60. It's Goon tape. Don't care. AK always. Can you move it? No, I can't move it. There are no touching of firearms on the live streams. There's no firearm sales. There's no transportation of firearms. Oh, they always try. Dude, bro, they always try and trap me. Hey, if you guys are still sticking around, please subscribe to the Muzzlebrook channel. And if you are subscribed, apparently you have to, like, turn on notifications to, like, look at my stuff, which is kind of strange. We do have a 1,000 round... Oh, no. Can you move the poll? So I can move the poll, but, like, I only have... Here, I'll show Ballerina. Like, look. Like, it's only in certain areas. See what I'm saying? Like, I can't... Like, I can move it to the left or I can move it to the right. That might be a better location for it. I like the Ruger. The Ruger is pretty cool. The Ruger Mark IV Tactical, all the tandem cross upgrades. I believe... Bro, we have, like, so many fucking... I'm getting a little angry. We have so many fucking discount codes that, like, nobody knows about, and I'm, like, afraid to say them because every time I, like, say them, like, a video gets taken down or they, like, give me a strike for, like, having too big of a like, it's insane. So I do have a direct me on my channel that has, like, a fuckload of discount codes if anyone is at all interested in that. Anyways, why does the AK brace look like a shovel handle? Because it is a shovel handle. In fact, this is actually classified as a carry handle. It's not classified as a stock or a pistol brace. There are some fucking retards that are always like, stop calling it the shovel handle stock if it's not a stock. Well, I'm not going to call it the fucking shovel handle carry handle because that's stupid. Sorry, if my grandpa's watching, I'm swearing a little too much today, so I apologize. Is this the real deal or water pistols? Yeah, they're definitely all, they're actually piss pistols. I pee in them, and then I squirt people with my pee. He probably is watching because I'm being raunchy today. Actually, those little videos on Instagram, the people doing, like, the drive-by, like, squirt guns, actually are really funny. Hey, but if you guys are just stopping by, please subscribe to the Muzzlebrook channel. I would really appreciate it. We have the Ruger Mark IV Tactical, a really cool 22 LR plinker. We have the AK, the Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch, is actually kind of built off of a Krinkov design with all these awesome upgrades to it. Then we also have the 300 Blackout AR-15 with a bunch of Griffin Armament pieces on it as well. On today's Muzzlebrook channel videos, we have the 1,000 round range review for the Gun Geeks MD63, which is going to be a Romanian parts kit AK, complete with battle-worn finish, bayonet, the dong grip, It's going to be a pretty cool 1,000 round range review, so make sure you guys don't miss that. It will be dropping on the channel today. You got the salesman's pitch. Definitely work in sales. I fucking wish, brother. My stint in sales was very short and very painful. Don't get me started. Yeah, man. I should be, whatever. I don't want to talk about it. Please subscribe to the Muzzlebrook channel. I'll use my sales powers for my YouTube channel only. Ballerina, we should send some panhandle videos or panhandle emails today.
Okay.
That would be fun. Because we need some new guns. Yeah, I knew it. Looks a little too plastic. Yeah, they're my pea pistols. What else do we have on the agenda for this week? Do you think you could sell... Well, there are no firearm sales on the channel, first of all. Dude, they're always trying to trap me, brother. I have one high point. I have the high point JPX chambered in 10 millimeter. I actually haven't even shot that really yet. I'm about to poop myself. I know, sorry. If you guys are just stopping by, please subscribe to the Muzzlebrook channel. We're hanging out with Ballerina today. Say hello.
Hello.
You're not talking loud enough.
Hello.
Okay, now she's getting nice and pissy, just how we like her. But yeah, we got the Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch out on the table today. A very, very, very overpriced AK. But it's really cool. It's fun. I've had fun with it. Why So Zyro? What's up? You changed your username. We got the Mark IV Tactical hanging out today. We also have the... we don't really have a name for this. What?
Why is that the next
I don't know. And then we have a 300 Blackout AR, Bushwhacker, 46 Griffin Armament Suppressor. I do really want to work a little bit more with this Griffin Armament Prism optic. Very clear glass, but like the picture is almost a little bit convex. But I think that's just a prism thing. I have a couple of prism optics. I haven't really extensively done too much with them. Another blessed day, brother. No YouTube, just showing at tags. I don't know what that means. Hey, Zyro, we have a pretty cool AK 1,000 round range review coming out today on the channel in about 2 hours. It's going to be the 1,000 round range review of the Gun Geeks MD63. So that one is going to be pretty cool. So make sure you, check that one out. All right, I think we're going to end the poll here. We have 300 Blackout AR, which we have, versus the 7.62x39 AK. We have 110 votes total. Excuse me, with 55% of you choosing the AK. So I guess we're going to go with the AK as the winner, which is pretty cool. That would also have been my choice. I can actually just use this same suppressor on the quick hatch here. So we could suppress the AK if we so choose.
I chose the AR.
You did? You little butthole. Awesome. Absolutely, brother. Yeah, man. Where's the rest of the other water pistols? The other water pistols are in the gun room. If someone donates to the channel, we typically take a little field trip into the gun room, and I can show you a lot of the guns that we have. The gun room is reserved for a donation to the channel.
Really cool.
It's pretty cool, she says. I got to, Cam says hi. What's up, man? So yeah, 3 pretty cool guns on the channel today. The AR-15 chambered in 300 Blackout, the Ruger Mark IV Tactical chambered in 22 LR, and the Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch chambered in 7.62x39. The AR is obviously kind of the most practical build on the channel, although the optic isn't zeroed, which makes it incredibly impractical already. But that's okay. The Ruger Mark IV Tactical is pretty solid, but it is a little picky with ammo choices since I did all the upgrades. 400 worth of guns, all trash. If you think that this is 400, that you're absolutely out of your mind.
400 nuggets?
Yeah, Dino Nuggets. We actually have some Dino Nuggets in the fridge. Do you have a sniper rifle? We do have the Zastava M91, which is a sniper AK, which is pretty cool. The why can't I speak? Hello, yo, what's up, gun? Hey guys, please subscribe to the channel. It helps me out an absolute ton. For some reason, the live streams do not, or the live streams get pushed, and like all my other shorts kind of recently have not been getting pushed by the algorithm overlords, which is kind of sad. So the live streams are kind of the lifeblood of the channel for the time being. So please subscribe. It's pretty cool, but it doesn't last. What are we talking about? Me in bed? Oh, hey, if you guys are just stopping by, subscribe to the channel. Ballerina's chuckling over there. Don't spill your coffee, bro.
Gross.
I know I am being kind of gross today. I'm in my country. Anyone off these? What? Where are you from, buddy? Buddy69. I would love to know. That's his username. We do have Let Me the Professor about, okay, whatever. Yeah, the Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch is one of the cooler guns we have. I'm really pumped that Goon Tape dropped the green Goon Tape again. It is my favorite flavor of Goon Tape. Buddy subscribed. Oh, no, he didn't. He's just from Scotland. I just saw the S. I got overly excited. And Peng is from China. We actually had some Benihana last night. So is that Chinese? I don't know. Is it? I don't know. Well, whatever. Let me know what guns you guys want to see on the channel next. Today's range review that we're dropping is going to be the Gun Geeks MD63. After that, I have to put together the 1,000 round range review for the Krebs Customs M23. It's going to be a 5.56 AK. After that, we're probably going to do the Baker Rifle MFG AR, I would assume, or the Bond Arms 50 AE Derringer.
Yeah.
We have, and then I think that's kind of it. Oh, we're supposed to be getting the Zastava M85, but the guy from Zastava is kind of like, I don't know. He's good. He's cool.
We're supposed to be getting some motorbikes.
Oh yeah, our motorbikes. Yeah. We're supposed to be getting a Volkortsen 22. We're supposed to be getting 2 guns from Daria. Those are processing. Like the order has been placed. The Zastava M85. I'm not sure if the order has been officially placed yet. What else? We're supposed to be getting a Titus Arms VZ Scorpion, but I don't know. I don't know what's happening with that. We're doing our best here. We'll send some panhandle emails today.
Yeah.
I have a good template. You literally just copy and paste it. And then we will be at SHOT Show. Me and Ballerina will be at SHOT Show in matching t-shirts. So if you see, I guess you guys won't even know who to look for, really. I mean, you'll see us in the Muzzle Broke logo. She'll be in a pink shirt. I'll be in a black shirt. It'll have the Muzzle Broke logo. And then you can meet me unmasked. Because I'm not going to be wearing my mask like a retard.
You could expose him.
Yeah, you could expose me. You could dox me. You could be like, wow, he's actually really ugly in person, like, or something, you know? Like, it'd be kind of funny. Japanese, Benihana says, or Zyro says that Benihana is Japanese. I think it was 700. The MG16. Favorite PCC? Ooh. Dude, I gotta go the EP9, the Xtar EP9. It's probably the ugliest, but it's the most diesel PCC. Zyro says, no way, he's gonna be unmasked. Oh, yes. Would that be an SBS, a short barrel shovel? No, it's a pistol, actually. Pretty cool. Winter Mint says, same, bro, nice. Hey, guys, please subscribe to the Muzzle Broke channel. It helps me out an absolute ton. The more subscribers we get, the more cool guns I can get, the more content we can get. You know, so it kind of is like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Make sure you guys are watching well, I mean, I guess you don't want to. I'm not going to bully you into it. But we do a 1,000 round range review dropping today. For the Gun Geeks MD63, it's going to be pretty cool. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled for that. We do a 1,000 round range review. Kind of a little bit of an unhinged live stream this morning, as they sometimes are, but, you know, that's okay. Please subscribe to the Muzzle Broke channel. Make sure you keep your eyes out for that range review, and I'll see you guys on the next live stream. Love you.